Hey, Faithful, welcome back to another episode of Voice of a Niner Faithful. I'm Jason, your host. Today we'll be talking about the first preseason game, Broncos, 49ers. Good, the bad. I'm sure we've all already heard it. The thing that I want to talk about first, though, we need to premise this whole preseason training camp by saying that's exactly what it is. It's preseason training camp. This isn't needed to be wins and losses and we're, yay, congrats, they won, or, throwing our hats down and getting all mad because they lost. And no, this is an experience for the coaches to evaluate the players, especially the rookies. Now, I've seen a lot of people online, and it's just crazy how overreacting that people are going about this game. It's ridiculous. Yes, were there some bad plays? Sure. Yes, there were good plays. But it's a learning experience and an evaluation. All right, where do we need to improve? Oh, okay, this guy did this. Let's show him a different way. Let's try to improve how he does something. This is not anything that we need to get super upset about. Now, can we get happy with some of the good things? Sure, why not? Mac Jones did really good that game. 4-7. That big pass to Watkins. I mean, that was an awesome play. And then that whole drive was our second string against the Broncos' first string defense. The defense that last year ended up being number one defense. And our backups, second string people, scored on them first try. That has got to show some promise. Yes. Bradley, 6 of 14. That was, yes, he did not look good at all. He looked so bad, him and Mordecai looked so bad that you thought it was the offensive line that was the worst part of them. And it wasn't. It was them. The offensive line actually was pretty good. Yeah, it could have been better. Yes, they made some mistakes. But again, this is just an evaluation. Preseason and the training camp, it's just an evaluation. I've been saying since Tanner Mordecai came to this team that I didn't think he was that good. This game definitely showed that. I'm from Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin. I'm taping this in Wisconsin. I've seen Tanner Mordecai play with the Badgers. Even then, I didn't think he was that good. And I've been saying it since he came to the 49ers. Bradley, I haven't really seen that much. Yes, he did poorly. Mordecai's had more of a chance on the team than Bradley has. So I can see already Mordecai's already been taken off the team again for the second time this season. I think they'll give Bradley another shot. I would like to see them bring somebody else in, just another backup, just for some competition. It can't hurt. But we also need those open spots on the roster to fill up all the minor injuries that we're getting. And I say minor because a lot of them are going to be back by the first game of the season. Our rookie running back with a broken finger, he'll be back. I believe Cowing should be back today. It's Tuesday. Yes, I'm streaming on a little later than I had planned. Technical difficulties. Long story. I'm not going to go into it. But slowly, we're getting some of those injury players back. Our wide receiver room, yes, it definitely needs some help. But I believe that we're going to get JJ signed and back on the field, and his calf is going to be fine. Cowing's back supposedly today. Pearsall is doing awesome. Wish he would have played in that game just to see how he does in a game. Watkins, that was a bad timing for that injury that he has. A month, I think they said he's going to be out. But he's showing promise. Robinson, we still don't know exactly how long he'll get suspended and when. The last thing I heard was the NFL probably did come down with something, but he's appealing it, which is why we really haven't heard anything official yet. So even appealing it means that they came down with something. Probably, my guess is probably they came down with a 3-game suspension. He's appealing it. Maybe it'll go down to 2. Either way, he won't be there for the first 3 games. So we'll be hanging on by a thread with wide receiver wise. But we do have other people that can catch the ball. For that first game, our A-list players, obviously. We also have our up-and-coming A-list players, Pearsall, Cowing. We also have other people that between now and the first game of the season that will probably pick up. I mean, the first game of the season is, yes, it's less than a month away, but it's still pretty much a month away. So we still have time. We'll figure something out. The team will figure something out, and we'll be fine. So let's not panic. Let's get back to the game. The game was 30-9. Like I said, that first offensive drive, awesome. First defensive series for the 49ers, again, awesome. Our number 2s against their number 1s. That right there should give us hope. Our number 2s are doing better than their number 1s. Yes, do we need some more improvement in certain places? Definitely. But as training camp goes on, as more we get the next 2 preseason games, it will show that they are improving, and we'll be fine. It's going to be all right. So, after getting back to the game again, after Mac Jones, he comes back out for his second series. He threw the interception, but even Kyle Shanahan came out and said, "Oh, this isn't on Mac Jones. It was on Watkins for the route. He's a rookie. They're going to do that. It's preseason. They're allowed to do that. It's going to happen." The rest of the game, after the number 2s pretty much started filtering out and number 3s came in and 4s, that's when we started, all right, yeah, you can definitely see that there's an issue going on. And to be honest, their number 2s, Stidham, he did a number on us last year before. I think Stidham could be, if somebody out there, some other team starts having really crappy quarterback play and they're number one and number two, they should go get Stidham. He does a decent job. But our guys, it was a great learning experience for them. They're going to learn. Even now, I heard a lot of things about our rookie defensive lineman, West, especially. Yes, they didn't get a lot of pressures, but they still did a good job. Not a great job, a good job. They're going to get better. Alfred Collins, again, didn't get any pressures, but a lot of the runs from the Broncos had to go outside. They didn't run in the middle. Why? They were doing okay. They were doing good at what they're supposed to do, stop the run. Yes, they let some get through. It happens. Even the best number one defensive linemen are going to let somebody through occasionally. These guys are new. They're going to pick up the system. They're learning. They'll get it. It was a really good experience. I think they should have played a few more people. I don't remember seeing Ross Dwelly out there at all on the offense. I think that would have helped some. Ton just did pretty good for tight end-ish stuff. Kiner, I liked how he ran. He even got a reception for a couple of yards, but still, good job for the rookie running back. Patrick Taylor, obviously, he got the touchdown, but he didn't. He had 5 rushes, but for 7 yards. I mean, that's because he got tackled in the backfield a couple times, which negated. I mean, that touchdown was, I think, a 12-yard run, something like that. So, yeah, he still did okay. Obviously, that was a good run for the touchdown. But all of them need to learn. It's coming. Let's keep that in mind. This isn't a panic time. This is a learning time. Now, yes, we do need to pick up some more receivers. I don't know if we're going to get Armani Cooper. I don't think that's a necessary thing at the moment yet. Let's get closer to the season starting. Maybe determine that after our last game and go from there. Our last preseason game, that is, where they're determining the 53-man roster. All right, then hopefully by then we'll know when Robinson is going to be, what his suspension is going to end up being. Hopefully we'll have people back from their minor injuries. And then you can say, all right, do we need this person? Because Cooper's going to want some money. It's not like we can pay a league minimum, and he's going to be on the team. Yes, we have some capital to work with, but let's try not to use that. The game itself was a learning experience, and that's what it was meant for. I think a lot of our rookies did really good. A lot of them saw and even admitted themselves, I have things to improve on. So let's move on. See how they do against the Raiders. And hopefully, I'm hoping they at least do one series with the number ones this against the Raiders, just to see them, get them into the game mode. And we can't panic if it doesn't turn out to be a great series. Those things happen. But it'll be great to see them in the game, and then get everybody else in there to see how they're going to turn out. Hopefully, it would be great if Robbie Chosen decides to just all out, ball out, and he's our rescue at wide receiver, but we'll see. I still think even with limited wide receiver options, our first 2, 3, 4 games will be fine. By week 5, it's a Thursday night game against the Rams. Robinson should definitely be back out there. Everyone will be acclimated. They'll have those first games to get dialed in. And then when we go against the Rams, it's going to be great. And then week 6, hopefully we'll have Ayuk back. So, all in all, this was a game meant to learn. I'm not concerned about the score. I'm not concerned about, great plays, bad plays. I'm concerned about the team learning. And that's what this game did. So, with that said, go over some more of the Raiders game after the game. Hopefully my technical difficulties will be gone, and I'll be able to report, try to go maybe quarter to quarter and put a short out or something. I tried to do that with this game, the Broncos game, and on TikTok, and I got 2 out there, and then, I'll give you a hint. Look at the weather around the Milwaukee area in Wisconsin on that night, and you'll understand. With that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and let's hope the Niners pull off the best season ever. So, you guys have a great week. Go Niners.